spot, man. Nicely done.
Doing my best. You can join me, sure.
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
It's all good. Yeah, we got relegated to the third rink.
You with me,
Today.
I assume?
Yeah, let me mute this. All right, ready to go? Sure, thanks. And we're live with the championship. Navy in a rematch against the Central Outlaws of the Fingerlakes. We don't have the best view. We got pushed to an auxiliary rink for the championship. Navy in their whites. Coming in with a 3-0 record. Fly it around behind. Into the corner. Back to center. Navy pulled out a close one against Fingerlakes 1-0 in game 2. Looks like Byrne in goal. He's seen these guys already. Brody tracks it down. He's got Mason in the middle. Fires it. Goldie makes the save. The other way, defenseman changing. They shoot early. Rebound off of Byrne's glove, cleared to center. Just onsides. Defenseman exchange behind the net. Pass across. It's going to bounce right on frame. And we'll get our first whistle. Yep. Back to Nate. Fires. Blocker save. Rebound put right back. Looks like the goalie got it. Nolan Burtnick with that put back. From the corner. Can't see much down there. And flipped it down ice. Hand in the air for an icing. Controlled by Nate off of Declan's skate to the corner. Nate will track back. He'll get there first. Around to Luke. Lets it go by him to Nolan Burtnick. Held in. Back to Luke. Shovels it near side. Fingerlakes with it. They throw it wide. Defenseman holds. Declan put on his backside. Off balance, just took a hit. Cleared down for an icing by Navy. In front, Alex out of the zone. As I said, Navy 3-0 coming in. They've won against each of the teams in their division. The Outlaws have 2 victories and just the 1 loss against Navy. Battle behind the net. Alex tracks it near corner. Wyatt in to help. Around hard. Held for the moment. Outlaws try again. That looks like it might have hit the roof. So we'll get a stoppage. One by Navy, around behind, gonna need to track it. Colin to the near boards. Still battling. File in to bump a bit. Navy out with it. Declan drags by one. And he scores. Takes it right to the net to give Navy the first goal. He had a clear lane after beating that last defenseman. Got in real tight and put it over the shoulder of the goalie. So Navy does what they had trouble most of the game against the Outlaws. Scored a goal. Owen takes a bump hard, pops right back up, puck out of the zone. Outlaws touch up. Navy breaks out. Good look from Mason. He's got Noah on his left. Feeds Noah. Skipped all the way through. Defender might have gotten a stick lift on Noah. Byrne will let that go for an icing off, just off the outside of the net. Looks like we've got a stoppage for equipment on the Outlaws goalie. We're back live. Nolan Burtnick looking at that. Spin, no look, feed in front. Just went off the outside of the net. Gavin will hop on that entry. Second man in for the Outlaws. In deep. They continue it around. It pops out. Elliott pushes it into the zone. Declan in pursuit. Around hard. Owen closes it down along the boards, takes a hit, pays for it. Again, waiting on the blue line is Gavin. Right back in. Declan forechecking. Nolan Burtnick going to step in front of this around the boards. It leaked by him. Elliott there to help to Nolan. He was skating backwards, off balance. Couldn't collect the puck. Flipped across ice and out. Luke taps it up. Oh, I thought it went into the penalty box. Stayed on the ice. Declan will backhand it in and head for a change. Alex got a piece, but he's backtracking. Glove save on the shot early, just after the zone entry. Back to center. Cam bumped a bit. Gonna give it right back. Still around behind is the puck. Puck bouncing around and now out. Nate waits for the clear. Outlaws ahead. Deflected now. The Outlaws player will track it to the corner. Good hit from Luke. He will take the puck as well. Got a back checker. He feeds it to Alex. In the corner. All the way around. Hit hard away from the puck. No call. And we'll get a stoppage on the save. Those two players were nowhere near the puck. I'm not sure who hit who, but Cam was right there and gave it as much as he got it. The referee was looking right at him and let him play. Continue to round down ice. Good timing entry for the Outlaws player. Couldn't get the rolling puck to settle as he had a lot of net. Vern made the initial save, but the puck was still alive. Maybe bounces it out. They're going to give him an icing. They will. Fingerlakes player offered at it, but it popped over his stick. Round behind, off the draw. Out of the zone. Noah. Drawing a lot of attention in the corner. In to help is Mason. Mason backhander, off a skate. Save was made. Maybe still with the rebound, Brody. Feeds it across, trying to find a streaking Owen. Out of his reach, out to center. Noah intercepts this at center. He's bothered. They let him go. Looked like a little bit of a hold. Mason, center ice. Taken back by the Outlaws. That long pass was intercepted by Owen. Outlaws are trying to get a player behind the defense. I think Navy has adjusted a bit. Turnover here at center. Fingerlakes in. Poked away nicely by Gavin. That shot hit a player late in front. Shot blocked for Owen. Takeaway and a break for Nolan Burtnick, who puts it in up high for goal number 2. That will leave the rink and draw a whistle. Luke with the player on his hip, turns it around to center. Right back to him. The referee took one in the back to the Outlaws' advantage. Held, fired from well out. Looked like it had contact just before reaching Byrne. He made the save. Continuing around to center. Maybe going to sneak some players off. In the zone, fed in front. Backhander. Looks like it may have hit a skate. And hand in the air for an icing. Braden touches it out to Alex at center. Wyatt finds the loose puck right onto Alex's stick. He fires from the blue line. Goalie makes the save. Nolan Simmons through traffic, stick save. Wyatt with a hit down low. Puck comes to his feet. In the middle, through the slot, all the way out to the point. Braden offered at it, but it hit some traffic. To an open Alex, tried to feed it middle. Deflected, Wyatt finds. Down to Alex. They're both in the same spot in the corner. Wyatt along the ice, but cut off. Here they are again, trying to catch Navy defenders. In that case, Burns stepped out to play that just as the Outlaw player reached the puck. And the goalie for the Outlaws will play it on the other end. Gavin, last man back, plays it out. Chance here for the Outlaws. Somebody may have gotten a stick on that. It ended up in the netting at the last moment. I think Navy broke that up. So no penalties in the first, just a minute and change remaining. Hard hit from the Outlaws. Down in the corner. Outlaws around behind. Player along the goal line, tight angle shot. Byrne made the save, shouldered it off, and covered up. Got under a minute now. Hard around for Navy. That's going to slow. It'll be a race to the puck. Brody tying up. Lost his stick in the process. Cut off by Mason almost. It's delayed offsides. Referee said it 5 or 6 times just to make sure they knew. Nate flips it in. Continued around. Back out. Toward the net. Stick save for Byrne. It ended up deflecting into the net. The other net. The bigger net. We've got 10 remaining. Right off the draw, Byrne makes a save. 2 saves in short time. Flipped up behind, and that ends the first. So Navy came out. Good effort from the start. They struck twice in the first. Early icing after a thunderous start to the second. To the corner. Back around behind. Elliott from far corner drops it to Gavin for some help. He's got time. Off of Elliott and right to Declan. He gives it back to Elliott. Wide with it. Flipped it right on net. Oh, backdoor rebound. I think the net came off. Referee's going to fix it away from the play. They continue it on the other direction. Looks like it may have been a bit of a hook there. Well played, I suppose. No call. Elliott to center. Owen from his defensive end. Back in deep. Outlaws player from the point. It's loose after the save. Flipped out. A hustle from Nolan Burtnick, but return to center. Navy's got to come back and touch. Navy from the center line puts it back deep. Cam fires it, blocked. Luke backpedals at center. Maybe to that puck behind Byrne. Outlaws along the ice on the shot. It's blocked by Luke. A slap shot on a rolling puck goes off the back glass. Flipped down. I think there was a touch. Nope, we're going to get an icing. Slid to the middle. Cam spinning around to receive. Down to his knees. Luke in to help. One-hander tried to push it into the middle. Defender was there. And Simmons tracks it back. Lost it. Chance for the Outlaws. I think Byrne made the save. As that puck was loose. Right along the goal line. Blocked. Alex. Back to the Outlaws. Another chance. And I think they got that one to go as they flipped it softly over Byrne.
All right, Ned, respond. Let's go.
2-1 Navy. Outlaws trying to sneak one behind again. Went off a Navy skate. Puck to center. Onsides. Mason will fire, and Brody was right there on the doorstep, but no rebound. Nolan Simmons and Braden track it back with Noah in to help. Outlaws, shot block for Mason. Ooh, that got put right into the bench. Whistled right by a coach. Navy to their own corner. Round to Braden with time. Off the boards to Noah. Feeds it across nicely. Rebound chance off the initial save. Do we have a cover? Goalie had it covered. Navy was crashing the net. Near side boards. Now round behind. Colin there battling with Declan. Kyle with a rode an Outlaw player into the boards. Bouncing puck. Navy tracks back into their defensive end. And put into the net for a face-off. Outlaws carry it around behind Byrne. They drop. Fed it in the middle. Too much traffic. Maybe out. Kyle at center. Offers it in. Goalie going to track it back. Kyle got in there. The takeaway. Puck remained behind while they gave the goalie enough time to recover. And out to center. That's really close to too many on the ice. That is the call. No, they're going roughing. Certainly didn't see that. Lucky break for Navy. Somehow Navy's going to pick up a power play on a roughing call against Fingerlakes when it could very well have been too many. I think that puck hit the player leaving the ice with the new player already on. So a break for Navy. That in front, Mason. Shot block, Luke. Blocker save. Hard around, and Luke will hustle back. Has to work his way around the referee. Long pass. Luke to Mason. He will hold. Still with it. Spins. Mason. Now Navy set up in the zone. The defenders exchange it. Luke. Just wide. Did it go? No. Still alive. Goalie got a glove on it. It was loose. Across the ice, near side. One-timer for Luke. It was whistling wide. Goalie came out and grabbed it. Nearing the midpoint, Navy leading 2-1. And they're halfway through this power play as well. Luke softly to Noah. Loose, still loose. Goalie was sprawled out for it. Nate steps in. They'll try the near side. Luke able to hold. All alone in front is Brody, who somehow contorted his body to be able to put that puck home on the backhander to give Navy a 3-1 lead on the power play goal. Skater in, all the way in. It's lifted out. It was loose at the top of the crease. And a rolling puck's going to mean icing. If that puck hadn't gone up on edge, it would have definitely stopped. From the wing, 6 save for Byrne. Couple tries to clear, Navy not able to do so. Still over there trying. And now they shovel it out to center. Outlaws are back at it. Player holds, now backhands it wide. Byrne might have gotten a pad on it. Settled on the wing, but that block by Elliott ended up in the Outlaws bench. Fingerlakes controls. Into the middle, Alex with space. Long pass to Cam. He's challenged in the corner. Over to help. Fed into the middle. That was Wyatt over to help on that one. Popped out in front of Byrne. No shot. And Navy clears. Too strong. Nope, no icing. So the goalie comes out to touch it. Colin cuts it off directly in front on the rebound. Oh, Alex had a lot of daylight. And he just couldn't put the puck where he wanted. And now he's on the ground in front of the goalie. Looks hurt. Didn't see a call. Alex is back to his feet, real slow. Put pressure on one of his legs. So we'll keep an eye on him. They bring the draw out of the zone. Navy with a shot from outside the zone earns them a face-off. Two on two. Early pass, though, missed its mark. Turned back by Luke. Center ice. Look out, Kyle. Just the tap. Declan slides by as he put it deep. Goalie able to get to it. They wave icing off. That Outlaw player got a piece at center ice. Kyle put down. There's going to be a penalty call coming up. Cross-checking. As a much smaller player laid into Kyle there and drew the call. Power play Navy. Navy's been able to stay out of the box. They've got the advantage. A couple power plays now. They had a goal on one. Now they work the puck in their offensive end with the extra player. Fed in front. Broken up. Owen and Noah switch places. Owen's shot was partially blocked. Quick chance by Gavin is blocked. Short-handed. Outlaws carry out and flip down. Long pass to Mason. Carries in, drops to Owen. He's pressured. And Outlaws regain. Off the boards to Mason. On the break. Crosses over, has got a shot, but it hit a skate. Owen off the glove. Looks up and finds the puck. Flipped across to his defenseman. Next pass was blocked. And Outlaws back in deep. 45 in the penalty. Navy breaks out. Looked off sides. Owen, cross ice look. Skipped all the way over to Luke, who looks like a shot may have been blocked. Owen to Luke. Thrown in deep on sides. Elliott tracking. Gets to it. Out in front. Good chance for Nolan Burtnick. Goalie makes the save. Two seconds in the advantage. And that'll come all the way down. Still no penalty on, or no whistle on the icing, since the penalty was still live. But now we're even strength. Luke gonna see this one through the midline. Nolan Burtnick firing in near boards. Outlaws escape. Broken up by Luke to Declan. And I think we got an offside. He had his back turn entering the zone. There was a player on the near side boards. Navy retreats. They throw it back to center. Sent right back in. Braden to Cam. Bumped off his line. Back on the puck. And the entry was off on the timing, as Cam looked to make a move right as he came across the line. Puck sent all the way down off the draw behind Byrne. That shot whistled by off the backboards. Rolling puck. No icing. Is that Alex back out there? It is. Good to see him on 2 feet. Elliott flips one softly on net and scooped up. We'll run this clock down as 33 left. Navy controls. A lot of time. Thrown on net. To the corner. Right back, same spot. Back to Elliott. Tried to get it middle. Couple quick passes. It's still alive in the crease. Now knocked away. 15 to go. Right out in front. A shot block. Final seconds. Declan, nice hit along the boards. And that will wrap period 2. So 1 goal from each team in the second. keeps it a 2-goal lead for Navy.
Quinn didn't score, baby.
They break their huddles for one more. 14 minutes. Noah takes the opening draw. They battle in the neutral zone. Luke along to Brody. Brody drops it. Slap shot. Didn't get all of it for Nate. Luke's going to step up. Takes a hit late. We'll see how things go. It's been not too contentious so far. Ooh, they say no icing. I'm not sure. Maybe Luke got a piece of it. He's ridden into the boards. Slowly to his feet. Looks all right. Brody caught up in the feet of an Outlaws player, softly on frame. And covered up in the crease. Cam battling. Cross ice, backhander. It was denied. Owen with it. Owen from the point. That caught some traffic, skipped up high in the air. Navy still with possession. And we get a stop. Controlled by Navy, thrown off the backboards. Back around far side. Outlaws, 2-line pass. Skipped off. of their stick. Back to it though. Shot block for Owen. Slid in the middle. Player has an offering. Byrne finds it and holds. No rebound. Little chatter there after the whistle. Center ice, Declan. In deep. Elliott flies in, sort of bounces off the bigger defender. Now they carry ahead, do the Outlaws. Hard hit down low. They try to jam it in. Burns right up against the goalpost. Injured player for Navy limped to the bench. Looks like Braden, who tried to, I think, apply that hit. Navy's a little off their game right now. Out of the zone. Outlaws have to touch up. And they're able to get it out again. Ooh, that's to Navy's benefit there. Puck ended up out of the rink, and they can regroup. Rolls off of its posts, pegs, legs. Navy capped ahead by Wyatt. One of each race to the corner. Let's see who emerges. Around behind. A lot of pace on that puck's going to go all the way around and down for an ice. Owen from the wing, taps it to Alex. Fed in front. Cam trying to one-time that in. Outlaws the other way. Caught Burns' stick up high above the crossbar. Right back through. Might have caught a piece of his pads. Alex right down at his feet. Dangerous. His head looking down at the puck. And there was a player barreling in. Off a skate. That out in front, nobody home. Cam got a face full of the boards. Navy works it around the horn. They lost it, and the Outlaws are back in behind Byrne. Mason took a face full, deflected late, short hop right up into Byrne's equipment. Intensity definitely picking up here. 9 to go in the third. Nolan Simmons ridden into the board. Still puck is behind the net. Tight angle shot. Rebound was there, but Navy tosses it out. That's going to stop before the line. Outlaws escape that initial forward pressure. Back the other way, Noah. Crossing over with Mason. Tried to drag it back, no look. Nate's going to step in front of that. He was hooked down. They say it was clean. Maybe stick on stick. Maybe touches that puck in deep first, and they'll get another clear. All 5 change for Navy. Long pass to center. Knocked away. Held. Cross to the corner. Luke with the takeaway. He will escort that all the way in. Puck pops out in front. Elliott couldn't get anything on it. Rebound try, still alive in front, and that'll catch the upper netting. Owen plays one off the backboard. Goalie was ready for it. Elliott fed it across. And it was cleared down. No icing. Luke fishes it out. Cross to Owen. One more to Elliott. And then on to Declan. He lost it exiting the zone. But mission accomplished. Back to Navy. Owen tracks it back, softly behind to Luke. Navy being careful with the puck. Declan out of the zone. Center leaves it for Elliott. Weaving between players, had it poked away. Outlaws the other way, they shoot and burn there. Alex battles on the blue line. Now out to center. Wyatt kicks it along, took a high shoulder as he had his head down looking for that puck. 2 lines ahead to the Outlaws. Never got in the zone. Now it did. Back to center. Two-handed chop by a frustrated Outlaws player. Puck lifted up and down. Left in the corner. Around behind. Near side, Alex with the takeaway. Pass across Cam. Has it flip ahead. He'll have to track it to the corner. Look out. You could hear it, you couldn't see it. Backhander on frame, and we'll get a cover. When you say Nolan, you gotta say which one. As the bench was calling Nolan Simmons off. Shot block for the Outlaws. Nate helped along, I think by Colin maybe, and covered. Near boards. Colin to Kyle, they battle. Puck leaks out. Outlaws player pressuring. Puck is still loose, and we get a whistle. I think they had Byrne with enough equipment over that puck to draw the draw. If one could draw a draw. Hard around. Outlaws just looking for one to make things interesting. Wrap chance. Byrne is there. Pushing and cross-checking late. Nothing too serious, so we will play on. Not that many penalties. I don't think Navy had any in the game. Outlaws chase it to the corner. Kept out on the perimeter and flipped down. Looked like they wave it off. Outlaws defender had a chance at that puck. They judged that he could have played it. Navy will come out, touch up the late offsides, and they'll continue along change as they're called over to the bench. Nolan back deep again. Mason brings it back forehand into the middle. Defender there. Good kick by Noah. Smart play by Mason. Throw that in instead of walking in. It would have been offsides. Icing waved off. Thrown back to center. Mason with a bump. One more. Touched first by Navy. Puck still loose behind. A little chaotic here as I think Mason took one back the other way. It's going to be a penalty though. I think there's a delayed call. So really that was all Mason with two solid hits earlier, just seconds before he threw one the other direction. And a roughing call puts Navy with the advantage, really for the remainder of the game. So Navy upping their pressure right at the moment that matters. Into the zone. Cam tracking it down. Drags it to the middle. Alex, one more across. Oh, he saw it. Thrown back in front, and it's a goal. Wyatt, I think, with the goal on the assist from Nate. Power play goal. Hope I got that right. Puck was thrown right into the crease. Wyatt was waiting. 4-1 Navy. So 90 seconds. Fired off the glass. Puck will come to the blue line. Nolan Burtnick had trouble settling it. Onsides.
Boys, let's go.
Nolan takes a bump, and Navy to center. And an icing. So Navy has taken all the air out of the Outlaws here with a 3-goal lead, scoring on the power play late in the third. Really surprised they don't go empty net. Nothing to lose, but they're keeping their goalie in. Board battle. Near corner. Softly to center. So final 15, Navy going to take care of business here in the finals. Great tournament, start to finish. And we'll keep it alive for the medals. So maybe you'll grab a picture. No, I think they're gonna do an informal handshake and then grab the memory.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, that's it. Happy Sunday. See you all back in Maryland with the banner.
And I go, it's $1,000, thousands and thousands of dollars.
She said shoot out.
I FaceTimed the last 2 minutes because she was